Hey everybody, it's Sam of Quality Stoves and Spas in Post Falls, Idaho here. Today we're in our lovely showroom going over our list of top 5 things to consider when looking for a hot tub. If this video helps you, go ahead and come into our showroom and let us know, or leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you either way. So let's get into it. Alright guys, starting out with number 5, know your tub size. And know your space, most importantly. It's really tough to just visualize going into a showroom, especially when you have really big, beautiful vaulted ceilings, truly what the size will look like in your home. We recommend using some blue painter's tape or like an outdoor rug to give you a better sense of what that spa is going to look like in the space that you're dedicating for your hot tub. So starting with those visualizations, once you figured that out, part of the logistics and kind of the size of your spa is to figure out how you're going to get it there. Who you're buying from, do they offer delivery? What's that delivery look like? Do you have to go upstairs, inclines, and what are your clearances, height and width? It's all things to consider when choosing it. Moving on to number 4 for us is Watercare and Upkeep. General maintenance, that sort of thing. For us, when we recommend spas, we want to recommend a system and a brand that has really thought about the user. So some cheaper spas are going to be harder to maintain because they don't have ozone filtration or extra filters, circulation pumps that help with moving your spa water around. The last thing we want to see is you being a junior chemist and constantly being in and out of your water trying to figure out what's going on with it. The last thing you want is to invite friends and family over and have a spa that looks like Shrek's swamp. So getting into it and figuring out your system and your rhythm is really important. Whether you use chlorine or bromine, you do more enzyme-based treatments or enhancements, or you're, doing a floater and doing a little bit more autonomy. Regardless of what you're doing, it's something to think about and what's important to you in choosing your spa. So number 3 for us is size of your spa. I know that might throw some of you off because we talked about that at number 5, but this is specifically talking about the inside. So you figured out the space, you figured out spatially that it'll fit. What are you going to do once you're in it? That's important. If you have just you and your spouse or you and one other person, you might not need something as big as this. You've got 2 beautiful loungers here. It's a lot of space, but it's a lot of water to heat if you're not needing that size. So maybe 4 to 2 people, you're going to look at something a lot smaller. I like to think of it as kind of like buying a tent. If you buy a 6-person or a 4-person tent, if you've ever been in one of those, you know that it's not a 4-person comfortably tent. If you buy a 4-person, it's comfortably 2. Same with hot tubs. There's a lot of small details to consider. If it says a 7-person hot tub, you want to look at things like the footwell, the seating configuration. Does it have a lounger? Does it not have a lounger? There are things to think about when choosing. All right, guys, number 2, personalized benefits and features. What I mean by that is, in all of this process, there's so many different brands that are on the market that it's really important that you fine-tune what you need for you and your family. Whether you're focusing on hydrotherapy, entertainment, or both, it's really important to consider all of these factors when choosing. And it is really, really important to think about what you want over what a salesperson wants. It's great to get information. It's great to get a walkthrough of a lot of features on different brands of hot tubs. But at the end of the day, once this is home, you're going to be the one using it. So you really want to make sure that you have all the features, all the boxes checked that you are looking for. All right, guys, we made it. Number 1, last but not least, where you buy your spa matters. And what I mean by that is take into consideration cleanliness of the showroom, the staff, talking to you, being friendly. You want to go somewhere that you feel comfortable learning and spending your time. And one of the things I hated before I was in the industry was walking into a showroom and it just reeking like chlorine. To me, that tells me a lot of different things, but it tells me that the spa, or at least the spa professionals there, really believe in just dumping caps of chlorine in instead of proper teaching and maintenance techniques. So for us, we have a fully in-house service team that is willing and able to help you with warranty issues, questions, comments. We want to make sure that we're here for you after the sale. If you are not in the northern Idaho Post Falls area and you can't come on down to our beautiful showroom, make sure you're considering those things when buying. So does the dealer you're going to have a fully in-house service team? Do they answer the phone when you have questions? Water care, general maintenance on your spa, and can they drive out and help you? It's really important to consider those things because, again, aftercare is really important. Once you have your spa, it should be a continuous healthy relationship with not only you, yourself, the water quality, but your dealer as well. They should never stop considering your needs, even after the sale. So where you buy matters. Make sure you do your research. And if you're in the northern Idaho, Spokane, eastern Washington area, we'd love to have you come on down to our showroom and talk it out with you. All right, that is our top 5 list for considerations when choosing your spa. If you guys have any other questions or you thought of some other reasons we should add to our other videos, come on down and see us in Post Falls or leave a comment below. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and click that bell for notifications. We'll see you next time.